I'm Pastor Jay.
And I'm Pastor Charlie.
You've got questions?
And we've got answers. Want to thank Bishop Eaton for filling in while I was gone. I would definitely say that she is not the B team, unless you want to call that the Bishop team. But appreciate her sharing the message with us. So, question for us today is this. My toddler has been asking me about communion. She asks when she might be able to come to the table. What should we do? What is the right age to take communion? Pastor Jay?
The right answer is yes. Yes, bring her to the table. I think over and over and over again, there's lots of imagery within the Gospels of Jesus being around the table. Mm-hmm. And what do we always hear from him? Make room at the table. Invite everyone. Everyone, not just the rich or the famous or those who may be able to repay you. Mm-hmm. Everyone has a place at God's table. We hear this with the imagery of the heavenly banquet at the end time, where all is prepared for everyone, all the faithful. Mm-hmm. So, yes, bring them to the table. Yes. I think is what we would say.
Yep. And it's a gift of grace, and grace is a gift from God, just like baptism. It's God's doing and not ours. Communion is the same way. Do we completely understand it? No. Nope. I think we still have those questions. We always will. And we continue, even as pastors, to learn what that means in different ways. As I have shared with many before, that when my parents passed away, the communion took on a richer understanding of the communion of saints that we gather around the table with those who have gone before us. I think that there's still that mystery that always comes with it. And so along with that, there's always opportunity to learn more about what that means, to ask the questions. But that's not really an answer for Pastor Jay and me to offer. I think it's really for the parents to say when that time is ready to bring your child to the table. Because go ahead.
And I think your kids will let you know, because they'll start asking.
Yep.
And I see this all the time with some of our young ones. They'll come up and they have their hands, or as they're walking back to the seat after they get a blessing, Mommy, Daddy, why can't I have some bread too? Why can't I be part of this? Well, there really isn't a reason. Mm-hmm. As the baptized, we enter into what the sacramental life is. And the sacramental life feeds us and nurtures us and brings us along. And do we always understand exactly how it's going to impact us in the moment? No, none of us know. If we had to pass a test to come up to the altar or to the baptismal font, we probably wouldn't do all that well. Probably even us as pastors. But we trust that it's God that's acting, and we do this as Lutheran Christians. At the font, we trust, as you said, that God is acting in the life of that little child. The same thing happens at the altar. So I think it marries up what our sacramental theology of grace truly is, mm-hmm. in that God is the actor and we need God's grace. Absolutely. And this is how it comes to us.
Yep. Luther said that we are all beggars. This is true. And we come with our hands open to receive the gift. And so who are we to deny that? We are to offer it and allow God's gift to be shared. So we invite the children to the table as well.